we're back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. It's amateur night,
okay.
and we're amateurs. And
That's
in what used to be my living room. And it still is the living room of sorts. Anyway.
No, but it's an awesome living room. I mean,
yeah, it's better than it used to be. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know. Once I get it all finished up and everything. Everything's a work in progress around here.
Did you see that Kanye is selling his ranch?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I see. Yeah, I saw that. So that's crazy, man. I mean, jeez. A dude spent a lot of money out here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had, bought 12 of those Ford Raptors.
Yeah.
And I think a base price on those about $80,000 a piece. And he had all those Sherps and he had a tank.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff out there. He had a lot of stuff. And then all that stuff I know that I worked on, I think they just tore it down.
Yeah.
And I kept asking him, like, well, what do you expect out of this? I mean, are you going to keep these buildings? Are you going to tear them down?
Yeah.
I'm like, to make an estimate on doing that type of work, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like putting a Band-Aid on it so you can make it last for a while and then you're going to rip it down? Or are we like planning on, doing like a full-on remodel? And
yeah,
I never could get a straight answer, which, whatever. It was an experience.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I bet.
To say the least, it was an experience. And whatever.
I don't know. It was just really funny when I was working at Walmart inside a store, and then he came over one day with his son and his daughter, and then it was like, holy crap! I was like, what? It's just another guy. It's like,
no, and that's everybody, and that, I mean, I'm not supposed to really say anything about it, but I don't see how I can get in trouble for it anyways. I mean, he was just treated like, I mean, it was almost like with kid gloves by everybody, And like I said, I walked by him one night and I was in there working, and I just said, hey, man, I said, I don't envy you.
Yeah.
And he looked at me like, what the? And I was like, man, look at all these people you got here, man.
Yeah.
It's like you got people flying in all hours of the day and night, coming and going. You're footing the bill for all of them, man. It's like, I mean, everybody talking about how much money he made, but I mean, to me, looking at I mean, all the people that I saw come and go out of that place. I mean,
it's crazy.
I mean, they say the dude makes $33,000 an hour, 24/7, 365. But when you got charter flights coming and going all day, and you've got, all these people coming and going all day, I mean,
no,
I can't even imagine what that dude's bank account looks like. I mean, just watching that, I mean, just coming and going, coming and going. I mean,
I'd go fucking crazy. It's like,
dude, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, just to have that, I mean, that pressure and just having to. Oh, I mean, you could, I mean, you're at a place. I mean, it's no wonder you wanted to come out here because, I mean, you can't be yourself. I mean, I can see how you just get sucked.
But even after he moved here, it's like, well, he didn't move, but
he brought that's the thing too. He brought that lifestyle here.
Yeah, and it was never going to work here.
Well, I don't think he, I don't know that he was in a position where he could ever get rid of that whole spotlight thing either.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to come out here, I mean, you don't advertise. I don't know. It's not my business.
No.
Whatever.
But
I mean, and then being, involved with the Kardashians and all that. Oh my God. I mean, talk about, I mean, and hey, the Kardashians, they've done great for themselves, whatever. I mean, I guess if that's what you want in life, if you always want to be in the spotlight, if you always want to be, front and center. I mean, I can't imagine living that lifestyle.
No.
That just gotta just suck. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd sit here and think that'd be nice to be, have a production like this that's, at least making enough to pay for itself and, maybe have a little following. But I'm not doing it for that.
No.
It's not even about it. I don't like I said earlier on my earlier podcast, I really don't care.
Yeah, and it's not about that now, but maybe in the future. But we don't even know. Right,
and I'm not ever going to take that mindset or that. I don't want to. I don't ever want to be like that.
No,
I just want everything to be organic and what it is. Like like our conversations that you and I have. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a scripted No. I mean, we're just laid back doing our thing and just having a conversation. And that's what I always wanted to be is just a conversation. And that's what I was trying to tell people earlier too, is like, listen, it's a conversation. It's like, you want to sound off and be a keyboard warrior and say this and that and the other thing. Go right ahead, but I'm not going to respond to it. I mean, I don't ever hardly go back and watch our podcast. Yeah. Maybe I should, because like we just did earlier. I was like, that was kind of scary. It was a matter of just changing we just had to change the threshold for those techies out there. We had the threshold a little bit on the wrong side of the attack and the hold and the release and the range.
Yeah.
So it is a little adjustment. Now it sounds better, right? Yeah. Clap. Thumbs up. Hit the like button. Maybe. Like button. Subscribe. Huh?
Yep.
Huh?
Subscribe. The least you guys can do.
Just subscribe. It's not going to hurt you. Nah. If you don't, then I'll find you somewhere and I gotta, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, but now, like I was saying earlier, it's like, anybody that wants to be on the show.
Yeah, they're more than welcome.
Right. And that's what I've said. Just, hit, just type in the comments, mic me up.
Yeah.
And we'll make arrangements.
Yep.
And I can do it through the phone now. I've got that all set up and dialed in.
Nice.
So we can do that. We can bring in remote guests now. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to live here. You can live anywhere. So any of you fools out there, anywhere that I know that are listening to this, hey, let me know.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have other people from like LA or...
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're from Helsinki or South Africa or fucking, shit, I don't give a shit. Fucking Nepal. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Talk to some, some monks from Nepal. Those guys are a trip.
Yeah.
That's got to be a crazy life, huh? Being a monk.
Oh my God.
Wild. Those dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some dedication right there.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be fun maybe to interview like my sister's husband.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to get him on the show one night. I mean, he speaks English good, so.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
It's not your phone.
Yeah, it's telling me the restream statistics for our cut short stream. But
yeah,
now, is he the one that does he work on the ranch?
No. He lives in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your sister's.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, he used to work in Panama before, but then that job ended, and then he transferred back to Mexico.
Panama. My dad was stationed in Panama when he was in the military.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. It's got to be an interesting place.
It's crazy how, because they do everything in US dollars.
Right. And that was Noriega, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's insane how much money it costs.
Throw this phone out the window. Just turning it off. Bye-bye.
But yeah, it's crazy how much stuff costs in Panama. It's like, it's
really
mind-blowing.
Big time inflation.
Yeah.
And they run off like the US dollar?
Yeah.
Is it like the petrodollar or just the US dollar?
Just the US dollar.
Okay, because I know that you've got the petrodollar and then you've got the...
But still, I mean, you go to a store to buy, a DVD.
Yeah.
It costs you like $60 for a DVD. It's like, what?
Do we have sanctions on them?
I don't think so.
Because I know that's what's happened in Venezuela is because of the sanctions that we've put on that. And when I say we, I don't mean obviously you and I. It's the United States government, because we want their oil.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there were sanctions on Panama.
I don't think so.
I'll have to look that up and see. That'd be interesting to see. But I mean, that's what we're going to be looking at here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already looking at it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuel prices are up 42% from last year.
Yeah.
Grocery prices are.
Oh my God.
They're way up. I mean, 20%? I mean, it's got to be.
No, I swear, two ribeye steaks, they used to cost me $14.
Yeah.
Now they cost $39. So it's
right.
like.
Well, yeah. I mean, the other day I went and bought like a pack of burger that was like 1.49 pounds, and it was like $9 and something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost $10.
Yeah.
It's just like, holy shit. I mean, I don't know. and then we just keep making up money.
Yeah.
That's going to be the end. We just keep making it up.
No.
More fiat currency. That'll do it. That's
No.
a good call. Let's just make up another 3.5 trillion that we can give to our buddies. That's where it's going to go. People aren't going to get it.
Yeah.
And we've been through this. I mean, it's going to be the same as the last time, and the last time, and the last time, and the last time. I mean, it's just an upward transfer of wealth.
You know what's funny is Bernie Sanders. I mean, they ask him, like, if you could make any amount of money, how much would you make in this rescue package? And he's like, $7 trillion. And I'm like, what the fuck?
How?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what?
I mean, it just shows you how screwy our system. I mean, our system is going to collapse.
Yeah.
It can't go on forever.
Yeah.
It can't. Everybody says, "Oh, the United States is too big to fall," and
No.
it's not. I mean, everybody thought that about the Roman Empire,
Yeah.
and they did much the same.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you just sit there and you just keep making this fiat currency up,
Yeah.
I mean, it has to come from debt. And I mean, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's basically what it is. It's a fucking Ponzi scheme.
But then our debt isn't worth shit because it's like,
Yeah. Well, and then they're talking about, well, we have to pass this because we're going to default.
yeah.
And it's like, who's going to default? Not
us.
Why is my son
Yeah.
$30 trillion in debt? He didn't do anything.
No.
I didn't do anything.
No.
Do I
didn't
have some
either.
debt? Yes. Everybody does.
Yeah.
30 trillion?
No.
I didn't come up with that idea. Trust me, I did not hatch that fucking harebrained scheme. I mean, I've come up with some fucking stupid shit before, but not that.
No. That's fucking
30.
ridiculous.
I mean, we're close to 30. I think we got to be over 30 trillion. I mean, it's got to be close. I don't know. I haven't looked recently. I know last time I looked, it was like 28, 29. But I mean, we push over $30 trillion. Where does that come from? How do you make that up?
It's never gonna be paid.
Become a slave nation. Yeah. I mean, it's China right now they're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, they got no coal. All their
and they keep building the cities for
the
ghosts, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's all stopped at this point.
Yeah.
They got no coal. So, I mean, for everybody out there that wants to talk about green this and green that and electric cars, how do you think you get the electricity for the green cars? First of all, you got to get the lithium. Where'd the lithium come from? Afghanistan. Guess what? We ain't there no more.
Yeah.
So where's the lithium coming from now? I don't know. Yeah. Where else? Where else is there a lithium? Reserve? I mean, we're begging OPEC to start pumping out more oil because dipshit has shut down all the pipelines and everything here. I mean, and I've said this over and over. I'm all for green energy. I mean, if we could figure out a way to eliminate oil,
it has to happen all at a smaller pace instead of.
Well, yeah, you have to work your way into it.
Shut it down like that.
Yeah, you have to work your way into it. I mean, it's got to be It's just like the difference between Biden's exit plan and Trump's exit plan of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump was already starting to move, and I know everybody's going to get mad because I'm saying good things about Trump. So just get in your feelings, get in your feelings, and go back and look at the things I've had to say about Trump over the years, okay? I'm just saying. There are certain times that people do good things.
Yeah.
I mean, he was transitioning. He was getting people out. He had a plan to be out May 1st. He was going to get, everybody out, and then get the last of the military out and maintain our present. Bagram Air Force Base was going to be still ours. And then, Onion Head that falls upstairs just to grandstand and make the Exodus Day, September 11th. That's what he wanted to do. I mean, it was all on purpose. September 11th. That way it'll look great. I mean, this dude, he reminds me of the kid in like grade school that like had to be like, the captain of the football team and Mr. Popularity and just, just had to be in the limelight all the time. I mean, the dude's been in fucking politics for damn near 50 years and he hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
Except incarcerate black men. Way to go, Joe. And sniff little girls' hair. He's good at that too.
Oh my god.
And apparently he's got blonde leg hair that in the swimming pool in the summertime little kids crawl on or something. What a creep, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what a creep. And then, I didn't have anything to do with Hunter's.
Oh my god.
And then come to find out they got a joint bank account and all, all that money has been filtered through. Jesus. And nobody, can you imagine if that was a situation with one of Trump's kids? I mean, they're trying to impeach him over that whole thing with Ukraine, nothing, big nothing burger. I mean, and then they impeached him after he's out of office. And we haven't this guy hasn't been impeached.
Yeah.
He leaves Americans in a hostile, terrorist-ridden. Basically, gives all of our shit.
Yeah.
To the terrorists.
Oh my god, that pissed me off so much because it's like.
And then leaves our people.
Why on earth are we pulling out without all of our shit? We could have done this in a way better way if we had taken the time to.
Well, it shows you the incompetence of government.
Yeah.
They are so incompetent. They don't, it's like the old cliche. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing.
Yeah.
I think.
But it's like.
It was just stupid. It was absolute incompetence.
I mean, if you want to piss me off, just talk about Afghanistan.
Well, it's ridiculous, man. And I mean, and they're saying, oh, there's maybe 100 people left. We don't know.
No, there's no way to know.
And I mean, these fuckers are running around over there. They're killing people left and right. I mean, they're now that who's over there filming anything about what they're doing? I mean, who's putting it out there? I mean, it's crazy, but like Al Jazeera is probably one of the most reliable news networks out there. And who would have ever thought that you'd say Al Jazeera?
Exactly.
And RT, Russian time. I mean, those two news networks are actually pretty objective.
Yeah.
Now you've got the likes of CNN. Oh, that Brian Stelter, Mr. Potato Head. I mean, he's really something. Good grief, that guy. Between him and Don Lemon and then that fucking Chris Cuomo. Jesus Christ, you got a brain trust going there. Those guys aren't even, I don't even know how you call them journalists. I mean, they're terrible.
Yeah.
And then that Anderson Cooper and, oh, good Lord.
No, the one I don't get is why Cuomo was able to keep his job after his prior got impeached. It's like, or he was, it's like.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, well, and I don't know why they gave him his job because he said he had COVID.
Yeah.
And then he's putting out videos and he's lifting weights down in his basement. And then a guy sees him on the street in the community where he lives and he's not wearing a mask after he'd been on the air saying that, basically berating anybody who doesn't wear a mask. And he's out there and he supposedly has COVID and a guy recognizes him and calls him out on it. And the dude throws a fit and is like threatening the guy and shit, And I'm just like, dude. And that's your guy. Okay, CNN, good work. That's your guy.
No.
And then he's advising his brother who's been accused by how many women of, sexual assault. The guy won a goddamn Emmy. He won an Emmy. He was for the way he handled COVID, but what he did was he fucking killed like how many fucking thousands of fucking senior citizens. He was
exactly,
and Trump sent that boat up there.
Yeah, but that also pisses me off. It's like they don't even know how many people died because it's like he had to do everything under the shadows. It's like
because he was too prideful to take the federal. I mean, Trump sent that naval ship up there that had doctors, beds.
Yeah,
and he would not send people out there on a boat. I mean, really, if you think about it, you got an outbreak, right? You have infected people. What's the best idea?
Yeah.
Put them out on a boat. You know what I mean? Get them away from everything. I mean, and he wouldn't do it. Instead, he puts all those people in the old folks' homes. And people lose their grandparents. I mean, just absolutely insane. And then the guy wins a bunch of fucking awards. And all these females come out with, the stories about, and he sits there and lies.
Yeah.
His brother, they're all just a bunch of liars, man.
Yeah.
That's what's so fucked up about all these fucking assholes. They're just lying. I mean, that's why my thing is just, hey, let's walk away.
Yeah.
Let's just turn our backs and walk away from this shit. Because what are they gonna do?
Nothing. It's like,
what are they gonna do? I mean, think about it. Like, think about like if Alaska says, we've had enough.
yeah.
You really gonna go up there and start some shit? No. You're just okay. I mean, New Hampshire wants to secede, right? New Hampshire's had the Free State Project going on, which is fairly interesting. They've encouraged libertarians to move out there, and they have been, and they've actually, they've affected change big time in New Hampshire. But New Hampshire's just a little,
Yeah.
I mean, I sent an email to them, and they were like, "Well, when do you want to move to New Hampshire?" And I was like, "I don't. I live in Wyoming." I said, "But when do you want to start a Free State Project in Wyoming?"
Yeah.
I said, "Because I'll be behind that."
Yeah.
I mean, Texas wants to secede. I don't know where they're going to go. They're going to become Mexico again.
No.
Just get like, okay, you guys, we remember the Alamo. You can have it back. I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, and then who decides the borders and the rule? I mean, I don't know.
Oh
The whole idea of all this shit is just so stupid. It's like we were talking last time. It's like, how can you look at a chunk of the ground and just be like,
yeah,
I own that.
Yeah.
I'm only here for 80 years, maybe, but this is mine.
Yeah.
And you're not going to come on this. You're not. I mean, how audacious is that?
Yeah.
I mean, to even think that that's a legitimate point of view.
It's
so ridiculous.
Stupid.
I mean, that's where you have to admire like the Native American way of life before Columbus and me and the white man showed up here. I mean, they didn't consider it to. I mean, there was certainly territories that belonged to like that. I mean, you had a tribe that was in this region, in that region. So I guess in a way you kind of had.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that they had boundaries set up or borders or anything like that. And I think that there were, probably ways that tribes got together and worked out treaties amongst themselves and stuff like that. But I mean, the idea that to just say this is my chunk of land and you can't come on it. I mean,
no.
You're here,
yeah,
and you're gone. This country here,
gone.
We've been here 245 years as the United States of America. Los Estados Unidos. I mean, and it's going to be. I mean,
it's just funny that I just became a real U.S. citizen. Like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I got my passport.
So, and so now you're dual citizen.
It's like, so.
I mean, I don't know. Everybody says, well, people talk about there being a border breakdown and having Canada, United States, and Mexico all one country.
No.
Why not? Why not? Why not, though?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, why not?
I mean, maybe the U.S. and Canada, but Mexico, I don't know. It could work.
It could balance itself out.
Yeah.
It really could. I mean, something's going to have to be done with the cartels.
Yeah, but who do you give the power to in that case? I mean,
well, and that's the other thing too is like the whole idea. Well, no, I'd say nobody.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd say you take kind of like my idea of what we should do here in this country. You just take a random, like in this country. My thought has been, okay, randomly you take 2 to 4 people from each state. Doesn't matter how many people live in the state. Doesn't matter. Take 2 or take 4, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, you go do either a 2 or a 4-year term, and there's no House of Representatives. You just call it the Senate, and you are compensated for your time. If you have a business on the outside, your business is run for you, stays in business. You know what I mean? Like say you have a business and you got to go to DC or whatever to do your, basically it's your civic duty is what it would be called. And so whatever assets and things that you have going, hey, the government, or whoever, you're taking care of.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to move your family to, and I'd say get rid of DC. Let's find a capital someplace else.
Yeah.
Let's go
South Dakota.
Sure, South Dakota. Fine.
I don't know. It's
Rapid City, South Dakota,
Yeah.
or fucking Big Piney, Wyoming, or Kellogg, Idaho. Just some
small town in
someplace
the
in the middle of
nowhere.
nowhere. Yeah. Boom. Okay, this is where we're at now. All right, all the corruption's gone. I mean, you just yank the rug out from under it, and you do your civic duty, and then you get a true representation.
Yeah.
And, you might have some things lopsided, but I mean, you go through and it's just like a lottery,
Mm-hmm.
and you just pick whoever.
Yeah.
Guess what? Now you're a senator for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
We're going to pay you whatever. I don't know what a senator, 140,
150, yeah.
150. If you're making more than that, then, I mean, then I guess you'd have to be compensated. You pick somebody that's making, pulling in $1 million a year. I don't know that you give them $1 million a year to do that. I mean, you've got to put a cap on it, but
Yeah.
But you have a turn. It's like you do this, 2 or 4 years or whatever, even 3 years, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you're done. There's no elections, so you can't have the election fraud, and you just have a random assortment of people from this country representing the people. I mean, I don't see how that would go wrong.
Nope.
I mean, maybe it would. I don't know, but it couldn't go any more wrong than this shit is. I mean, to
Well
run
said.
for the presidency, you got to have I think it's $110 million just to start.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is that? Who's got that kicking? I mean, so what do you have to do to get?
Everyone who runs for
What? So what do you have to do to get that money?
Yeah.
Though? What do you have to do? You got to go out and you got to pander to every special interest group. You're basically selling your soul.
Yeah.
Because they're giving you money. And so they're like,
And then-
well, we want you.
Exactly.
You need to look out for us. Here's this money, but when it comes time for the vote, so
Yeah.
you're selling yourself out, and the senators do it, the representatives do it. I mean, I've been out to D.C. a number of times. I've watched, at the end of the workday, I've watched those the senators and the representatives go into different restaurants, and I've been eating in there, and you see the lobbyists just outside, and they're just waiting. I mean, they just want to go in and whip out that credit card and just start. I mean, money ain't no thing. I mean, it's all about getting votes for it, and that's why you have these bills that get passed that are just full of bullshit.
Yeah.
All the pork and nonsense. I mean,
Wait, what happened with the pork? I mean,
which pork?
I don't know. You said pork, right?
Yeah.
What happened with pork?
Oh, I'm just saying on with the bills. That's when they add stuff on.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a bill that comes out that's for whatever, education, and then so the pork is they put in all these other riders on it, and
it just made me laugh because before we went into this stupid crisis, I used to eat ribeyes every couple of days.
Yeah.
Now I only eat pork, so it's like don't mess around with the pork because it's like
right. Yeah.
But I know the price will go up again, so it's like fuck.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad. We're all gonna be eating twigs and berries.
Yeah.
If we can find any berries. Probably just eating twigs. The thing that's going to happen, too, is if it gets too out of control, people are going to go out there and start knocking off ranchers' cattle. They are.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're starving to death, you're going to do what you have to do. People are going to do that. So you're going to have like the old-fashioned cattle rustling thing start happening again. And I mean, I talked to my buddy today, and he's been working up at the Copperleaf subdivision. And okay, Copperleaf, if you're familiar with that is all these subdivided lots up past Wapiti on the north fork. So there's been they had a spec house out there, one or maybe two other homes on, and there's all these lots, right? Yeah. So it was a big deal back in the day. Everybody threw a fit over it, and then they had gatehouse. Nothing sold.
Okay.
They sat on that thing. It's probably been 20 years now. Last summer, every one of those lots sold.
That's true, because they had all the outsiders come in from California, New York, and it's
And what are they going to do? They're going to come in here.
Yeah.
And they're going to start telling everybody around here how they want things done, and it's going to be the same as the places that they just fled.
Yeah.
And I mean, I really hope not, but that's typically what's happened with. It seems like when people from wherever show up here, that's the first thing they want to do. It's like they want to get away from what they're involved in whatever state they're at, but then they come here and, you know, and then all of a sudden, I mean, basically all of our, you know, everybody who runs for office from the state of Wyoming is a Democrat.
Yeah.
They just, they know that if they run as a Democrat, they're not going to get elected. So they just decide to put an R on the fucking, you know, we're going to be a Republican.
Yeah.
But then they're not. And I don't give a shit. Fuck the Republicans and fuck the Democrats. Fuck them both. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Fuck them both.
Oh my God.
They both suck. That's my point. They both suck. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, one side of the coin, I mean, it's
yeah, it's both sides that are fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, you're getting a wolf in sheep's clothing on either side.
yep.
You know, it doesn't matter. You're going to get the same goddamn thing from either one of them. It doesn't matter. They're going to worry about themselves. And that's why they do what they do, because to have that mindset that you want to be in a position of power like that over other people, man.
Yeah.
You got to be fucked up in the head.
Oh yeah.
That's like some narcissistic social. That's
Yeah.
some sociopathic shit.
Yeah. No, that's so.
And to
messed
run
up.
for president, dude, can you make what in the fucking world would make you want to do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the fucking supreme ruler of the fucking world.
And you know what? It's kind of funny, but now after I suffered the brain injury, it's like, fuck no.
Yeah.
It's like,
why?
It's like I tell my wife, I'm like, you know what I'm looking forward to? Going to Mexico with Mike. It's like,
doing things.
I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be such a fun trip.
Oh, it's gonna be,
like,
dude. I can't wait, man. I'm so excited about that. It's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a place I've always. People have asked me that over the years. You know, where would you go if you want? And I've always said, I'd like to go to Mexico City. And people go, what? I was like, yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? I'm like, look at the fucking city. I was like, it's like it's. I mean, from everything that I've seen and studied about it, just such a rich, amazing fucking culture, and just. I mean, you know, between the muralists and I mean, if you're talking about the food and the people and just the, I mean, to have a city that size at that elevation, just crazy, man. And to have that many people it just, I mean, good God.
But it's like Mexico City is just one part, because I want to take you to the coast and I want to take you everywhere. It's like,
oh God, I want to go down there and eat fucking.
Oh my God,
fucking ceviche on the. Oh God, ceviche on the fucking coast of Mexico. Oh God,
tacos al pastor.
Oh yeah,
oh
pastor.
My God,
pastor was good.
Yeah.
I like I said, I ate the cabeza, la lengua. Oh, I don't care. Oh man, yeah. And oh God, yeah. I miss ceviche, man. My buddy has a place in Bell, and I guess you'd call it a suburb of. Well, it's not really a suburb, but. A municipality in the Los Angeles area called Ceviche Loco.
Mm-hmm.
God, Waldo, what's up, man? And it's funny because I'm allergic to avocado.
Yeah.
And,
oh my God.
It sucks because I do like it.
Yeah.
It's just I can't eat. And so every time we go there, you know, like he takes us to like the best seat in the house, and he, you know, he's got his, you know, he's telling him, you know, what to get for us. We don't even order.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and he's like, you know, no avocado for the Mikey. Because he don't like it, and I'm like, Waldo. I'm like, it's not that I don't. Yeah, it's like, and he's so particular about his avocado. Like he gets them from that every week, right? He does his homework on where are the best avocados come from right now.
Yeah,
I mean, they look great. I'd love to eat one. I just can't. And every time it's because I don't like it, and I think he kind of like takes offense to the fact that I'm allergic to it, man. It's like so funny, man.
It's like, dude, it's not that I don't like it. It's like I just can't eat it.
Yeah, their buddy Omar, he owns Tacanazo. It's like the first fish taco place.
Yeah.
In the United States, and. We go there, and oh God, food's just amazing. And that's just in LA.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what it's like down there in Mexico City.
Oh my God.
Whew. I bet it's incredible.
Yeah. The food is like, and you know where the best food is like at like 2 a.m. when most places are closed. That's when they sell the best tacos. It's like crazy.
Yeah, my buddy Pook. What's up, Pook? K Pook and I go to on Hollywood Boulevard. There's a little Thai joint, and I've been into KPFK, the radio station, where he's bailing him. We get out of there late, and then we go to the barcade. A lot of times, the barcade is cool.
Yeah,
it's a bar but it's got old 80s arcade games.
Oh my god, yeah.
So it's got like pinball machines and Pac-Man and
Yeah.
like all those games from
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and they're, I mean, it's greasy and kind of seedy,
Yeah.
and just fun as hell. We'll go there, and then we'll go to this Thai restaurant that's right on Hollywood, and we'll go in there at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And they got people out there. They got dudes out there parking people, like you know, like parking attendant. You go in, it's packed,
Yeah.
packed, and the best food. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, every time we go there, it's just amazing. And we walk in, and you know, it's just like the heads are turning, you know. I mean, obviously, it's pretty much predominantly Asian in there, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, and you know, white and black dude, you know. And we always get the same thing. He's pad sui, and oh God, I can't remember what the hell the dishes is. But we sit there and eat it, have the Thai iced teas.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, so good. It's so good, man. And I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the best. I mean, I always look forward to that. 4 a.m.
It's like me. I swear, every time I go to Mexico, I gotta eat tacos al pastor at like 2 a.m.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
It-
down with
it-
that, yeah. Oh, man.
It's like, and my parents ask me like, why do you want to buy them at 2 a.m.? Why don't you get them at like 8 p.m.? And I'm like, no.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that they sell at 2 a.m. are better. And my
Oh,
parents
yeah.
are like, what?
Yeah,
I'm like,
for sure.
You just don't get it.
Yeah, oh God. When I lived in Seattle, they had a lot of those. Well, there's a big El Salvadoran community there, and God, they had some of the best, the best like you know, food vans out. You know, the same thing, man.
Yeah.
2 a.m, you driving along, and all of a sudden you see this van.
Yeah.
You know, they'd have a couple picnic tables, big
Yeah.
light,
Yeah.
still open. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, I know the feeling because it's like when I go to Mexico City and I'm like with my friends, I'm like, that place is open. And I'm like, those tacos al pastor. That'd be amazing. And my friends are like,
Oh yeah.
what?
El Pastor is the best.
Yeah.
Man. I love
Oh
it.
my God.
Oh God, yeah. I always like. I mean, Ruben and Rosas over here, they always have carnitas,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, you know, I go up and order that, and they're like, yeah, I'm always like, you got carnitas today, right? You know, yeah. I mean, we don't even advertise it.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, they're like, oh yeah. They always see my LA hat, and
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, I love. God, Indian, yeah, just I love it. El Pastor is good, man. Yeah, because God, I can't even imagine. Probably fresh tortillas.
Oh my
Probably
God.
just made, hot.
Yep.
Not because they warmed them up,
No.
because they just
Yeah,
made.
they just made them, yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, those are the best. It's like,
Oh man. I'm interested to have some, like some real Mexican beer
Yeah.
too, and
Oh
real,
my
and,
God.
real, and real Mexican tequila.
no, hold on. Like
Like
only during the Christmas season they make a beer.
Really?
Yeah. It's called Noche Buena,
Yeah.
which means like the Holy Night.
Right,
whatever.
right.
Yeah. It's so good, but they only sell it from like November, December, and January, and then it's gone
Oh,
for
man.
the rest of the year.
Damn. How do we get some of that up here? It's coming up.
I guess we could order it, but yeah.
Can you order it?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. It'd be very cool. Probably cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And the tequila down there too.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like, whew. No Jose Cuervo.
No. Oh my.
I mean, I know. Like last time I was in San Diego, like we were doing shots of tequila down on Newport Avenue, Ocean
Yeah.
Beach. So that stuff was $140 a shot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, give it a couple, you know. It was tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike any. I mean, you know, San Diego. It's right.
Yeah.
I mean, but then I also remember going to Tijuana and going to some of those juke joints down there, and you got the, you know, you got the chicks that have got the tequila hostess
Yeah.
and the whistles. They tip your head, you dump that shit down your neck, and then shake your head, blow those whistles, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh God. And then they ask me,
Oh
you
my
want to go to
God.
the donkey show? I was like, no,
No, no,
donkey show.
no
No,
donkey.
no donkey show. Mm-mm. Never went to the donkey show.
Yeah. Good.
No. Hell no. I don't even like strip clubs, much less a donkey show. I mean, I hate strip clubs.
Yeah.
Talk about a donkey show. It's like, no,
I mean-
I'll be opting out of that one. Thank you very much.
It's kind of silly because I think, yeah, I went to like a couple strip clubs before I became a Mormon and everything, but it's like, I mean, it was nice. It's
Can you
like,
imagine a Mormon strip club? they're just showing their knees. Like,
my
I just said enough. Here's a little knee. Oh.
That turns me on. That, like,
Stuffing dollars in a lady's knee. She's got like the garter belt on her knee. Oh man. What's the drinking? What? I don't even know what Mormons drink.
yeah.
What are they? Water,
Yeah.
ice water, with a lemon.
No, you know what's funny is that
We're getting wild. Ice water with lemon.
no. In
And look
Utah-
at some knees.
in Utah. They sell the Coke without caffeine.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, like I said, the one experience I had down there. I mean, I've stayed the night down there a couple of times, and it's not ever been anything I've enjoyed very much. But yeah, that last time I knew I was going to get stuck there, and so I got a hotel, and I mean, literally, we're landing, and I'm on my phone looking up.
Yeah.
Okay, where's a hotel that has a bar?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when I went. Like, where's the bar? And goes, points around there. It's a sandwich stand.
Yeah.
With like bottled beer. I'm like, okay, give me a 6-pack of.
No 6-pack.
Like, get that sandwich. I don't want a sandwich. I want a 6-pack. I want a 6-pack of Fat Tire.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I get a sandwich. I'm like, I don't want a sandwich.
I just want the 6-pack.
Motherfucker, I don't want a goddamn sandwich. Yeah. Jeez. Nightmares.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
Because it's a Mormon state. Yeah.
But then if you buy, like at the airport, if you buy the bottled beer, I mean, you can get that hop rising IPA. It's like 9.1%.
Yeah.
And you can get like a 22-ounce bottle of it. But if you get it on tap, it's 3.2. How do they do that?
Oh, because
water it down.
That's the limit that you can actually acquire drinks. Yeah.
But if you buy a bottle at the airport, you can get it at the regular.
Yeah.
That's why every time I go there, I always just drink hop rising. But then you can't get a beer in a shot.
Yeah.
Or you can't get a. Yeah. I mean,
it's fucking weird.
Oh, it's crazy. I remember going through there one morning. I caught the early flight out of here. I've been up carrying on all night.
Yeah.
And I got on the flight out of here. First, you get, the one drink or whatever, and then the lady comes by, and I'm like, double Jack and Coke. This is like a 6 a.m. flight. And I mean, I hammered that thing down. I was trying to I can't give you another.
Like, why?
So I land down there, and I go into the squatter's bar in there, and there's like 5 dudes all sitting at the bar, and they literally had a cage pulled down with liquor with a lock on it.
Yeah.
They had like 5 locks on that thing, and there's like me and 5 dudes. I'm looking at them, and they're all looking. And so the lady opens it, and we're waiting to get on the flight, obviously. And I'm like, give me a hop rising and a shot of whatever. And then, nope. I'm like, what? and I mean, we're also going, my God, Utah is something else. What a weird deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a really bad state if you want to drink, because it's like.
Yeah, I remember the first time going through there, man. I stopped and I wanted to get a beer, and I'm like, driving around downtown Salt Lake City. I was like, where's the,
as long as it's 3.2%, then you're okay.
Yeah, I remember I found some old bum drunk guy walking. I said, dude, where can I get a beer, man? And he's like, you come with me. I'll sponsor you. You just got to buy me a beer. I'm like, okay. We walk into some place. We go like down the stairs on the sidewalk and go in. It's all seedy and weird. And, like, I just sign up, and he signed for me. I'd buy him a beer. I'd get a beer, or whatever. I mean, on my way I go, I was like, this is a weird ass state.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think that same night I stopped in Park City. And
Park City is actually